He's won because he can coast home now into the chicane. The crowd roars, and the British Grand Prix has been won by a British car with a British driver. His name, John Watson. And there's the victory salute.
Oh, John Watson and the Formula One McLaren. This is quite an incredible machine. How did you ever get into this sport?
Well, a long time ago, 18 years ago in fact, I took up racing, partly through my family. My father had raced in Ireland when he was younger, and I was brought up with motor cars and motor racing. And when I was old enough to get a racing license, I went and applied for it, got it, and went motor racing.
John, how does this car differ from the normal car? A normal family car, for instance. I mean, I noticed there's a red button down there, which is a very strange-looking device.
Leo, don't touch the red button. That's the fire extinguisher, and if you touch it, it goes off.
Really?
Yes. It's
Don't
mandatory on Formula One cars today.
What else is different about the car?
The biggest difference is, down in here, you've got the gear change on the right-hand side, whereas normally you're used to it on the left. But other than that, everything else, you've got instruments, the steering wheel with pedals.
No speedometer, then?
No speedometer, because it's not essential. We don't need a speedometer. We have just a rev counter and water and oil temperature gauges.
This is a fantastic car. How much would this cost?
Well, to replace this car, if I ever damage it or write it off, is about £250,000.
Boy.
It's pretty expensive.
Pretty incredible. What does it do to the gallon?
On a good day, about 5.5 miles per gallon. It's very important for a driver to be comfortable in the car, because if he's uncomfortable, then he can't drive quickly. And things like the seat, which is made for me, and the steering wheel position, the gear change position, pedals, all those things are tailored for me specifically.
And you're practically part of the car. I mean, you're actually sitting, your legs are just forward of the front wheels. Is that a scary feeling?
Yes, it is, because if you are unfortunate to have a shunt, inevitably you hit with the front of the car. So if your legs are very far forward, it's always a worry.
Could a fella like me have a go at this?
Oh, I think we could arrange that. I mean, if you would like to slip away, put on something like I've got on now.
Do you mean drive this today?
Yes, sure, why not? I've got a seat here, all made specially for you.
Okay, right. So, I'm kidding up now, and I think this is the most terrifying thing I've ever had to do. But anyway, I'm going to do it. We're ready to race.
Leo, we're ready for you.
Right.
We've got a special seat all for you. Got the camera on the back so we see all the mistakes. Can you get in, please?
I feel incredible in this suit. Shall I jump in?
There you go.
Oh,
I'll do the belts for you. Slide that in. Let me hold this here.
Right.
Okay. It's tight, isn't it?
It's tough getting in these things, isn't it?
But it has
incredibly,
to be like that. Okay.
I'll just put this over here.
Over here. So if you're not tight in this thing, you'll end up.
How fast does this go then?
Oh, about 100.
That'll do for me.
Oh, hold on a minute. That's only in first gear. We've got another 4 gears after that.
So what does it do in second?
Oh, about 120.
I think I'll be in first gear most of the time.
Should try safe, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, ignition on.
Right.
There's it.
And
fuel pump on.
Right.
This is it. This thing really goes. I'm in second gear already. It's the first corner, Cop's corner. Steering feels really light. I don't have to do anything. Now, John went left up here. God, this is fun. Here we go.
Oh, I don't know. John Watson, fantastic. One of us has got it wrong. Anyway, welcome, John.
Thank you, Leo. How did you enjoy your drive in my car?
It was absolutely fabulous, but I never realised it took such concentration.
Well, you see, driving a Formula One car isn't an easy job, and concentration is something that you learn with experience. And
Yeah.
in fact, as a result of that experience, you're able to develop your mind, and you can do little tricks that you mightn't believe.
How do you mean?
Well, let me show you something.
All right.
I think you've been working very hard recently, Leo. I've watched the
I'll tell you.
series.
Oh.
So I want you to relax and just
Okay.
watch the face of the watch. Just relax. Now, what do you see?
I see Mickey Mouse. I see Minnie Mouse. And if Mary Whitehouse sees what they're doing, she'll take your watch away.
Look, Leo, forget about Mary Whitehouse. Just relax. Just relax.
Okay.
You're completely hypnotized now. You don't believe me, do you? Just a second. Suzanne. He's completely hypnotized. Suzanne with the door, please. Okay. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. This will save a little bit of time later. Okay, take it away. All right, Leo, I'm going to ask you to sit up slowly. So, rise, rise. Now, clap my hand, you're going to waken up. What about that? What about that?
What about what? What do we do?
Do you not remember anything for the last couple of
No,
minutes?
you're John Watson, aren't you? You were going to come on and do some tricks.
Yes,
Yeah.
do you not remember
You
the last
just did
2
them.
minutes? Leo.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Watson. Incredible. And Suzanne Michelle. What did you do?